consisted of class time, clinical time, lab time. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm off work today, so I decided to record another video. I'm Reggie, the Paramedic, the RN guy, and this is the Paramedic, the RN info series. I've been posed some questions, of course, while I was going through school from my fellow paramedic colleagues. And I think the most important question they asked me was, did my paramedic mindset help me during nursing school? I wrote some notes, kind of helped me stay on track. Guys, I'm not like the best guy when it comes to not messing up. I probably recorded this video already 7 times, so I'm going to mess up. I don't believe in editing, so I'm just going to kind of keep it real with you guys. If I mess up my speech, I'm sorry. That's just how this series is going to go. I just think it's important for me to get this information out to you. So again, did my paramedic experience and mindset help me during nursing school? The answer to that is yes and no. And some ways it hurt me and some ways it helped me. And I'll explain that in further detail. But before I do that, you have to understand how you become an RN. You become an RN once you pass the NCLEX. So the NCLEX is written by the National Council of States Boards of Nursing. They're the writers and the developers and the owners of NCLEX. My first day of nursing school, our instructors told us that our sole purpose is to prepare you for the NCLEX. The NCLEX is based off nursing rationales, and it's an adaptive test that you have to understand these nursing rationales and apply critical thinking. So unless you understand these rationales, then you will not pass the NCLEX. And our exams throughout nursing school were all NCLEX style questions, which means from day 1, test 1, you're getting NCLEX rationale style questions because it's helping you to prepare you for the board. So did my paramedic mindset help? Not really, because I was used to looking at my patient as a paramedic and not as a nurse. Because I think one of the major things as a paramedic, I was used to looking at my patient in 10 to 15 minute increments. Maybe if they're critical, maybe up to 5-minute increments, where in nursing, I'm looking at my patient. Who are you? How'd you get here? How can we get you out of the hospital? How can we rehabilitate you? What resources would you need? How can I educate you on these medications or what foods to eat? But more importantly, how can we keep you out the hospital and keep you into homeostasis? So nursing encompassed a lot of theory detail created by the National Council of States Board of Nursing, and it really made the exams really hard, especially when I was used to and I was conditioned to view my patient as a paramedic. So being that, keep in mind the nursing mindset and the paramedic school mindset, both mindsets are totally different. And you have to learn how to divide yourself and put your paramedic brain on the shelf, as per se. But not in all situations, because in some ways it did help me. For example, some of the information overlapped. Well, when we got to things like critical care, my paramedic experience and nursing, it did overlap, and it made understanding a lot deeper. I mean, a lot better. I had a lot deeper understanding of the information. Also, being a paramedic gave me a really good baseline because I was already familiar with things like MS, diabetes, autoimmune disease, cancer. It gave me a really good base to learn nursing care on top of that. Pharmacology was hands down probably one of the more easier subjects because as a paramedic, I already had a really good base on pharmacology. True, there was a lot of medications I didn't understand and I didn't know, but I understood the class. So I understand how medications work. So I felt like, as paramedics, we had a head start in pharmacology. We had a head start in things like critical care, and especially doing clinicals. We had a really tremendous head start over the more traditional students that we merged with. The It was easier for us to start IVs, to draw labs, to create a rapport with our patient, to assess our patient, to just go into the room with confidence to introduce ourselves. Even though we were students in a uniform, we had a way to navigate through those situations, being confident, being paramedics. Where more of the traditional students, they kind of built that up over time, if that sort of makes sense. So then my also drips. It's easy for us to hang a drip. We used to it. Only thing we needed to know was how do we use these pumps. So just to recap and answer you guys' questions, did my paramedic mindset help me do a nursing school? In academic ways, with dealing with nursing theory and tests, it can hurt you. But but some of the information does overlap, and once you get to clinicals, you will be really, really comfortable doing your clinical rotations. So thank you guys for tuning in. Also, all this information is located on my blog of my complete nursing school journey. And if you have any questions you would like to reach out, you can just leave a comment, and I will answer that, or you can just simply send me an email at paramedic2rninfo@gmail.com. Thank you guys, and happy nursing.